Hello and welcome. Thank you for attending the webinar on iVend Hospitality Solution. My name is Agnishan and I will be your host for today's session. I'm also joining today with a set of panelists who will help me in delivering the session and answer your queries. Much as I would like to start the session now, let us give a couple of minutes to everyone to settle down and wait for people who are joining in right now. I would like to share with everyone that we have an overwhelming response for today's session. So people have joined in from all part of the world actually. So a very good morning and afternoon and evening to everyone. Before we start, a few housekeeping list item for today's session. You may chat with our panelists. You may also ask questions using ask question option in your GoToWebinar panel. You can also use raise hand option to raise your hands and we'll unmute your line for you to ask the questions. In any case, we will have Q&A session in the end of this webinar. All right, now I'll take the session forward. iVend Hospitality, a point of sale solution designed to optimize food and beverage operations. Well, in this presentation, we will perform an overview of features and functions on offer. iVend Hospitality is an industry vertical with a strong foundation at its base in iVend Retail Management Suite. iVend Hospitality is a fully integrated restaurant management solution with a multilingual point of sale system designed to cater to the unique requirements of restaurant, bar, nightclubs, cafes of all sizes, and quick service restaurants. Solution will improve your guest appreciations and loyalty, create menu flexibility, reduce order and checkout times, decrease operational cost, and allow you to focus on crafting a more unique dining experience. It is an end-to-end retail management solution. It is seamless, integrated to all ERPs like SAP, Sage, Microsoft Dynamics, and other using APIs. The solution is highly scalable. It's easy to deploy, use and maintain, and it has a low cost of ownership. It's true industry vertical on iVend Retail Management Suite, iVend Hospitality. Well, when it comes to master data, hospitality management configuration section allow you to set up and manage restaurant master data such as journal settings, floor and table, printers and monitors like KOT printers and kitchen display system monitors, configuring modifier items and other masters very well. So iVend Hospitality Management configurations allow you to set up and manage restaurant master data very easily from iVend Management Console. When it comes to journal settings, you can manage gratuity settings, reservations, kitchen display, and everything. When it comes to floor and table layouts, so you can define floor or section in the restaurant. You can define tables or let's say virtual tables like bar tabs. You can design your own floor layout. You can place table as the way you see it on the real floor. You can set the table status. You can create your own table status master. You can manage table. You can search tables based on table tags. When it comes to printing and monitoring, you can define KOT, kitchen order ticket mappings to a particular product group, and you can define kitchen display systems. You can see data on kitchen monitors based on, you can categorize the data based on product groups, and you can see on relevant mapped monitors. Yeah, this is, so we'll take it forward. We'll see how it is going to work from here. Next is you will have a complete operational visibility using valuable reporting and analytics to adjust dining menu based on your past sales. You can actually reduce waste with accurate inventory planning. Uh, you can centrally manage promotions, offers, coupons, or you can do campaign management, uh, business intelligence, graphical reports, dashboards to track the entire performance of the retail business. This is what you can do. And then configurable visual flow layouts are there for enhanced and easy intuitive drag and drop design functionality to position your tables on floor layout grids. uh, you have service mode based table views of at point of sale. Restaurant floor views is available for greater efficiency. um, you can organize table in configurable colors to enhance the visibility. uh, yeah, and then enable easy identification based on a different service modes. You can view the current table occupancy chart in a tabular format, the way you see it right now here on the screen. uh, you can configure data to auto refresh every minute to display the latest updates. Going forward, you can manage tables accurately and offer your customer quality, consistent, error-free customer service. You can actually manage table orders in a visual table layout on point of sale for more efficiency. You can basically, what you can do is you can create, close, cancel, load orders, basically manage orders on point of sale from dine-in view. And the first screen here shows the dine-in view. All the tables can have different colors based on the service mode they are in right now. So it's very easy, intuitive to identify the tables. And the screen below shows the grid style, which says that you can drag drop the tables. You can design the position as per your requirement, or as to match to your floor layout, actual floor layout. Similarly, you can display. This is what, yeah, I just explained, that you can manage. You can display tables in different color configuration based on their service status. So yeah, you can move and merge tables at any given point in time during the order processing. You can move all or a part of an order for an occupied table to a vacant table at any given point in time. You can link multiple tables during the ordering and billing cycles. Manage and pay or for orders for a parent table, let's say, and while serving to a different table simultaneously, uh, in case of a linked tables. And then you can also create unlimited bar tabs or virtual tables and then transfer them or link to actual table at any point during the order process. This way you can actually accommodate unlimited number of customers during the peak hours. You can create party or table reservations based on selected time blocks in the calendar. We'll see it during the demo today. And then you can assign tables based on table tags. So we have table tags defined for tables. And for example, you can say for a particular table where 4 people can sit, you have a facility of a high chair, or let's say wheelchair access. So, and at any given point in time when you are creating an order, you can search the tables based on table tag. So you appropriately assign a table to a particular order or while creating an order. Yeah, and then moving forward, you can send reservation notifications to customer and restaurant flow managers. You can configure and customize these reservation notifications via SMS or email for customer and floor managers. So it's fully customizable. Templates are available in iVend as normal notification templates. You allow customers to opt out for any notification if they desire. So yeah, and then we also support wildcard codes for quick table operations. So for example, if you're creating an order or if you are splitting a bill, you do not, from a point of sale, you do not need to come to a dine view like this, choose a table and then click a button and then do the operation. Instead, you stay on point of sale, you have a search bar, you type in the wild code with the table code, that is it, operation is done. So for quick operation to save on time, we do support wildcard codes, and to support quick service restaurant operation for faster order processing basically. Additionally, we also support hold and fire orders to kitchen for time controlled serving. So for example, if we take an example of a fine dining restaurant whereby we do support let's say course-based ordering or seat-based ordering. In that case, as a server, once the order is taken, I can control which course item should go to kitchen first and then later. So this way I can control the serving time. I can do the time controlled serving for the ordered items. So this feature is there in the system. Going forward, iVend Hospitality provides a flexible and easy to use point of sale system to manage front of house operations, including table management, servers, reservations, orders, split and partial bills, etc. Efficiently communicate with and system efficiently communicates with kitchen to ensure correct and speedy customer order preparations. And then next, iVend Hospitality also includes many advanced features such as KOT printing. So all KOTs are fully customizable, kitchen display systems, and so orders are basically all the order items land upon kitchen monitors based on their product groups. So for example, you may have two sections in kitchen, let's say for example, vegetarian and non-vegetarian. So only the relevant items will land up on a right monitor based on the mapping, product group mapping. And then you can do recipe and meal plan management as well in the system. Going forward, now you can give your front of house staff the tool they need to create a seamless customer dining experience. Basically, right from the point of sale, servers can actually send order to the kitchen. They can give information about menu items, allergens, or special offers or more to the customer. They can check the status for an order, and tables. They can receive information from kitchen and bar when the food and beverages are ready. They can receive payments. They can process payments. They can hand out receipts. They can issue receipts basically. They can register customer into loyalty program directly from point of sale. They can increase sales with upselling or cross-selling suggestions. So since point of sale template is fully customizable, so with this what you can do is you can have a upsell a section or cross-sell section whereby whenever they are loading an item, they'll see some notification or some tips from the system with which they can do upselling or cross-selling. They can also issue coupons and gift card to the customers. And what you are looking at right now on the screen are the sample KOTs which can be generated at any given point in time in the system. Going forward, enhanced service management. So user can quickly manage restaurant dining orders by course-based menu. So as I said, these are optional settings. User can ask for a particular course number or a seat number while taking an order, and then while sending an order back to kitchen, the system will prompt them whether they would like to send a particular course item to the kitchen or all item in one go. Yeah, and they can and as per the requirement, whether you are a big restaurant with the fine dine processes followed or a quick restaurant to sell pizza or fast food, you can switch off the dining processes to override the complete table order workflow. uh, User can also sell directly from point of sale without having to follow the complete dine-in process. So that means for few items which generally restaurant used to sell off the shelf, then they don't need to book a table particularly for that item and then inform the kitchen. They can directly sell that item right from point of sale, like a normal point of sale operation. For quick service restaurant, however, when we book an order, let's say if I load an item in a transaction, I take the payment and the receipt is generated. At the same time, I have not allocated any table for that. However, item has gone to the kitchen, to the chef. They are notified that they need to prepare an item, and chef can optionally mark item complete based on the configurable settings. But based on the kitchen display system and the KOT tickets which are generated, item can be delivered on the delivery shelf. Additionally, system arrange meal order recipes, receipts based on the food course count or seat numbers to simplify and expedite the processes. Hold orders in point of sale and fire them off to the kitchen, like I explained before, for course-based ordering to optimize service by order and course. One important feature that we do support pager linking. uh, uh, Orders can be, so pager linked orders can be tracked to each line item in an order to simplify services in a busy service outlets. Yeah, so we'll see a few of the items in the demo today. Going forward, iVend Hospitality provide mechanisms to create well-organized and flexible menus, uh, add and manage recipes from the back of house and plan menus, purchases and set up offers. What you can do is you can add variation to the menu item with modifiers and avoid having to create a separate new item each time. So for example, if you would like to sell pizza, let's say veg pizza, and now you may have different variants for the same pizza. So you should not be creating different items in your system for every variant. Instead, we'll configure it as a modifier item with which the ingredients can be configured based on the settings available. Ingredients can be configured at runtime, which decides the final amount of the item at runtime, and you'll be able to sell item well using modifier items on point of sale. Yeah, and you can offer, basically what you can do is you can offer customer the options to customize food order, and such as for allergens even, and combinations and additions. Advanced setting allow users to configure the modifier for their items, for their order items. Yeah. And going forward, very important, kitchen communications, streamlined kitchen communications. This eliminates the risk of miscommunication. Prepare and serve the right dishes with the speed and precision. So we do support kitchen display systems. This offer real-time order tracking with full visibility of time and table locations. KDS presents all order on touchscreen devices, print receipt tickets like KOT tickets for order along with the KDS if desired. So you can have order coming on a kitchen display monitor like this, how you see it on the screen. At the same time, KOTs can be printed also in the kitchen on the kitchen printers. So kitchen printers are mapped in a way that let's say if we take an example of a fine dining, then a table is linked to a floor, and then printer is again linked to a floor and to the product category. So whatever item you order, it belongs to a particular product group, and product group is mapped to a printer, again to the floor. So based on what table you are sitting on and what printer in the kitchen is mapped to that particular floor or a kitchen, the KOT will be printed right directly on the correct mapped printer, right? So this is how it is done, and you can run multiple screens. Basically, when it comes to kitchen display system, you can run multiple screens and group specific products to appear at each screen location. Optionally, you can also have an expedite screen, which basically this display all items sent to the kitchen and is used in conjunction with the kitchen display system to provide floor managers with the visibility of all items that awaiting completion basically. So for example, if you are a big restaurant, you may have a floor manager who's keeping an eye on the kitchen operations. So every time item goes to kitchen for preparation, at the same time you have a expedite screen with which floor manager keep an eye how things are processed in the kitchen and how much time has gone by. Accordingly, they manage everything, and once they are convinced that all items are completed, they'll initiate the billing process from there. And with their go ahead only, server can initiate the billing for the table. Yeah, and which now again, this is an optional process. You may switch on or off based on the settings. Going forward, quick order management optionally basically allows the KDS to be configured to close off all open tickets in the kitchen automatically as a part of end of day process. So with this, for example, if you are a quick service restaurant, then you take an order, you send KOTs to the kitchen printer, even if it is configured, or otherwise send entry to the kitchen display monitor, and chef prepares an order and serve it on the delivery table, but they forgot to mark complete item in the kitchen monitor. Again, this is fully configurable. System will automatically complete or close all the open tickets in kitchen monitor by during the end of day process if orders are already completed and payments are done for the order. So it will again reduce the workload on a small scale in small scale restaurants. And completed orders, and additionally we have a feature with which completed orders and items can be recalled in the kitchen for reprocessing for any given reason. And then KOTs are printed. I told you before that they can be printed based on product group, and so each product group can be mapped to the printers accordingly. And basically that is it here related to kitchen operations. Going forward, flexible payment options basically. As the solution is based on iVend, so iVend point of sale accepts various payment method of payments in the same transaction, including gift cards, vouchers, credit card, debit cards, and payment in multiple currencies. Basically, customize receipts and all reports, including QOT receipt, reservation, or occupancy reports. They are fully customizable. You can split bill in a multiple way. One, you can see it here on the screen that you can do it manually. Otherwise, you can always split the bill by seat, by course, by product group, or even evenly. So yeah, and split bills can be previewed and generated right from point of sale. Tables can automatically be marked as an open once all linked bills to the table have been settled. Uh, yeah. Uh, at the same time, we do have an option whereby tables are can in case if all bills are settled and guests continue to sit on the table. In that case, with the based on your configurations, your table will remain occupied and can only be marked free once server manually close the order even after the payments are done. So system is fully configurable, and this actually helps, this kind of setting actually helps when you have a waiting list to manage and your existing guests are still be seated on the table even after payments are done and orders are completed. So system is quite configurable there. And then last, I would say about gratuity. Gratuity can be added manually in an order or configured automatically by specifying a percentage of an order, or alternatively by a fixed amount. So again, gratuity management system is there in the system. Going forward, diner loyalty. Yeah. So you incentivized customers with loyalty and gift card program. You turn customer into a regular and loyal patron with iVend loyalty for hospitality. So what you do is you engage loyal customer with targeted marketing, integrate loyalty and gift card program at point of sale. Diners can actually use their loyalty point as a redemption payment method or to obtain discount or special deals. Collect information on your most loyal customer habits and taste in the system, and then use this intelligence to improve your offerings. Segment your customer based on their habits and interest and send them campaign tailored on their interest and offer discount or special deals. You can invite your regular patrons to the VIP dining experience. So all this can be done using iVend hospitality solution on iVend point of sale and management console. We have a question here in the meantime. You can so Jason Saunders asked a question, can you split the bill and then combine others? Yeah, Jason, what you can do is you can split the bill initially. It will divide the transaction in multiple transactions, and then you would like to combine them again. Basically, transactions are already splitted. When it comes to combining, you can only combine the tables or orders from different table. But if you have once splitted the order on one particular table, it is done. It is splitted. You can't combine them again. All right, going forward, very important section, I would say, reports. The solution includes a comprehensive suite of customized reports as standard, which includes full suite of sale, inventory and cost analysis, end of day, tender collection, order and reservation report, customer loyalty, and a comprehensive list of business analysis dashboards also. So iVend Retail also includes a suite of proprietary report writing and dashboard designing tools as standard. So you can use these to customize any of the built-in report or write a new report to add to existing suite. So iVend provide all the feature and function you could ever want to and desire to meet your business need. So I would say at so standard, we have a lot of standard reports here. You can customize it as per your need. Now, I I I straight away now would like to jump to the application here, and will so once iVend Hospitality add-on is installed, you will have this special additional menu, Hospitality Management, and this is the journal settings screen which I was talking about. You may configure all the available options for yourself like fine dining, modifiers, KOT related settings, kitchen display, refresh time, colors. You have printing settings. If you want to print additional data in the memo while ordering, yeah, you can do that. You can set the notification setting. You can assign a different templates at any with every possible communication from the system. And with wildcard operations, we have given the default operation names. You may change them here as per your requirement also. Yeah, and then these are basically the settings, and other than that, so these are basically the masters, table, floor. You can map them. Very importantly, what I can show you right now very quickly is floor table layout. So for example, if my floors and tables are defined, let's say my on particular floor, I have these many tables. I may choose to drag drop a table from one position to other and save the layout. And now this is how my table is going to, my floor layout is going to look like. Okay. In the meantime, we have another question. Okay. Brian, is this integrates to SAP Business One with regards to uh, item management and financials? Yes, Brian. Like iVend retail application is fully integrated to SAP Business One and other ERPs, and iVend Hospitality add-on runs on top of iVend. So at the end of the day, what you do is the transactions in iVend and it goes to the connected ERP. Yeah. So item management and financials are done only in ERP. iVend doesn't have financial system. However, item management can be done from both sides, either in iVend or in ERP. Edward have another question. Do you have functionality of order delivery with route management, order pickup and to go? Yeah, a good point, Edward. Good question. Currently, we are working on this, and you will have it very soon in the next release. In the current release, we don't have it, but we are currently working on delivery and fulfillment mechanism, whereby you can manage the route and order pickup and to go and everything. However, currently you can mark an item whether it is for a to go or to have in the restaurant. So yeah, this can be marked. However, route management will come in the next version. Okay. Now, yeah, coming back to, so floor, table, basic masters and floor layout is there. KOT I have explained to an extent. I will very quickly jump to modifier items, how it has been defined. So let's say modifier class is the first master. It is a very simple master code name. You define few classes. For example, I have defined toppings and that is it here. Let's go to the modifier now. Now for the topping class, I have defined a different kind of modifiers which map to this particular class. And I mapped iVend product with each and every modifier like olive, onion, capsicum, so on and so forth as toppings. Topping can be used anywhere, in pizza, in sandwich, or anywhere else, right? So now once class and modifiers are defined, I go to now product and modifier mapping. So what do I do? I choose a particular product for you. Let's say veg pizza as an example. And currently I have two classes attached to particular product, which is veg pizza, topping and crust. Let me choose topping first. So when I choose topping, I can say how many minimum and maximum number of toppings I can choose. I can define actually here this way. And in this particular modifier class, I have an option of so many modifiers. I can mark any of them active or inactive here. How many of them can be defaulted, that they will definitely go by default. Yeah, you can allow a point of sale user to change the quantity, whether once the price is given, whatever price I give for these modifier item, these ingredients basically, whether they are going to override the price of my main item or not. So for example, if I'm selling a cappuccino cafe, then and for my size kind of a modifier class, whatever large, medium, small size I choose, accordingly, whatever price I give here will override the main coffee price, right? So price override will work that way. Otherwise, I can also go for apply price. That means I know the price of my main product, and then depending on all optional modifiers I choose, I'm going to charge this much additional extra, right? At any given point in time, if I have any price conflict, then we can also define the price resolution method per product here, right? So this is how we configure ingredients modifiers for a particular item to sell in a restaurant. And we'll see it on point of sale, how it is going to look like. And then, okay, yeah, this is about a small snapshot how configurations are done, and rest all are operational screens. I'll quickly show you, like kitchen monitor looks like this, and eventually you will see data coming in here. Expedite monitor is quite same with less number of buttons. This is for the managers to follow all the kitchen orders going to the kitchen. And then occupancy monitor will show you the tables and the current status of all the occupied tables. Reservation, you can search, you can do a lot of operation on reservations from here. And your current dine-in view, if whatever is happening in point of sale, you have quite a same screen available here in management console. So just to view how operations are there in the point of sale, you do not need to have additional point of sale license just to see the operations. You can manage waiting list by yourself with the full screen mode window. Yeah, and then order monitor again. This will replace the digital sign board, and you can place LED LCD TVs with order monitors, and in quick service restaurants, customer can watch their orders number coming up here, and they can with self-service mode, they can pick the item from the delivery screen. Yeah, these are some operational screens here in hospitality management. So I will now do a transaction for you in point of sale. Now, this is how point of sale looks like for you. This is the default template what we are offering along with the solution. However, point of sale templates, as you know, in iVend, point of sale can be redesigned completely as per your requirement using point of sale designer, and this template is being again designed using the same designer. So basically these are the payment methods available. On left hand side, in the middle and on top, you have a search bar. This is your transaction grid, some header transaction details in the bottom. In the middle, you have all the product category buttons, and based on the category chosen category, you have some quick buttons for an item to sell. And now this main button panel, this is nothing but your restaurant operations. At the same time, you have other buttons which change the main button panel for you for other point of sale operations. Okay. Now, let's say if my solution is configured to run on a fine dining restaurant, then my operation starts with dine-in, click of a dine-in button. And this is how all the floors are load up here. I may choose a particular table and I can say create order. And now table is allocated to me. I can choose an item. As per configuration, it is asking me for the seat number and the course for which I am ordering, and course and seat numbers are assigned. At the same time, if I want to give some additional comments or memos for the ordered item, I can hit kitchen memo button by choosing a row in my transaction, and I can do that. And I can type in whatever I want to say additionally. And at the same time, I can have some predefined memos and attached to a particular product in product master, and they will line up here. And I just need to then choose a particular predefined memo. At the same time, I can say no and sorry. No onion and less spicy, something like this. And yeah, and I say okay. So now my instructions are now attached to ordered item. Once I am, and let's say now let me give you very quick demo for the modifier item also in the same order. Let's say I want to order veg pizza. So this is how screen will come up for you based on your configurations in the management console. So as you know, we have two classes, modifier classes like topping and crust. So for the topping, all the default item in the green color are appearing here. And if I don't want onion, I can say no to onion. So onion will not, even if it is a default item, it won't come in your order. And I can always add some black olives. Additionally, I can go for a different crust, so on and so forth. And accordingly, yeah, I can choose different options. You can also go for half and half orders also. And at the same time, when I say okay, and it will again ask based on the configurations, it is asking for my seat number, course number, and now my veg pizza is loaded here based on my settings. So once my order is complete and I have all my memos defined, I can send order to the kitchen. Let's say, and again, hold and fire. So I can say all in one go for demo purposes right now. And now QOTs will start printing at this point in time. And I have my Windows XPS printer attached. So this is my QOT1. And this is my QOT2 because I have two different product and two different product group. So maybe based on configuration, it is not going on the same printer. It is going to a different printer. So this is how my system is configured, and my QOTs are printed and order is gone to the kitchen. We will see the QOTs, and in the meantime, there is one more question. Is there a mobile device for taking order directly at the table? Mark, basically, this system is designed for Windows 10, or rather Windows operating system. So you can use window-based tablets like Surface or any other tablet which supports Windows 10, and the whole solution will work very smooth on mobile devices that way. System does not support Android or iOS-based devices as of now for iVend Hospitality. All right, now let me minimize all the screens and we'll show you the QOT which has been generated like this, what you see on screen right now. The comments, we optionally configured the system to print even my memos in the QOT. Yeah, so they are coming up here. KOT numbers are given, and yeah, you can see all the instructions for the chef are there in the KOT itself. All right, and I'm going back to now. Order is gone now from point of sale to the backend, right? So we'll go to the kitchen monitor. So we'll see, yeah, this is how my order lands up in the kitchen monitor. We have configured the time that even for, if let's say for 60 seconds, if nobody picks the order, then the row color will change to a different dark color, let's say gray. So yeah, so this is how the color got changed here. And then my chef, once they see this line, they can choose a particular row and mark it in process like this. Now, yeah, again reconfigured 0 minute because now they are in process from last 0 minute. And optionally, if you have configured the expedite monitor also, you can see this is the expedite manager or a floor manager's view. They can see from last 0 minute, the order is in process in the kitchen. So they can keep a watch this way. Let's say if in kitchen, my my chef's marks it complete, item goes away then from the kitchen monitor, and we are done here. And if I go back to expedite monitor, yeah, once my expedite monitor manager feels that all the items, he sees all the item as completed in the kitchen, on walkie-talkie they can talk to the server and ask them to pick the item and serve it onto the table. And then accordingly, if no new additions are there in an order, they can mark order ready for payment, and they are also done from a floor manager side. Yeah. And then in the meantime, now once items are served, customer is happy with everything. Now the next process is to start the billing, right? So one is that I showed you that I click on dine in, and I have an order here on T9 table. I can choose a table and I can get order. I can click here on get order and I will get the order on point of sale. Instead, I will cancel this screen and I will use the wildcard. Let's say get T9. So get is the wildcard, T9 is the table. I press enter and I have my order loaded here. So this is how we use all the wildcards. And if I go back to management console and show you that we support currently these many wildcards, and you can even change the keywords for as per your business requirements, right? They're fully configurable. And now, for example, and now I can see the billing process has been assigned to this particular table. I can, as a server, I can generate a bill and my PDF writer. Okay, let me say bill.pdf on desktop, save. Let me open. Yeah, come up. This is how bill, which is again fully customizable, will be generated for you. And then you can give the bill to the customer. They will eventually pay you by any payment mean. And let's say, for example, cash for demo purposes. So I will take cash here and save the transaction. And my receipt is generated on the printer. Let me save it. And I hit the complete button and my transaction is done and my table is free. Again, let me show you the receipt document as well. So again, quite the same like bill. It's just that it has now tender details. Additionally, it has the receipt number now. Yeah. So my one happy cycle for fine dining order taking is done here. And eventually, yeah, you can add gratuity manually, or if it is configured for automatic, it will be done. You can change the seat, course, or server at any given point in time. You can move table in between. You can link multiple tables. You can split the bills. So you can do all other operations on a particular order. Yeah. At the same time, yeah, you can even look for allergen infos. Let's say I say veg. I do not even know the full name of an item. I come to know about all the item which has a veg keyword. Let's say veg. If I go for veg pizza, I come to know all this, and whatever information I have in my system, I come to know all the details. And if I'm convinced, I can add the product directly into the order right from here. So yeah, so wildcard operation helps me to figure out maximum detail about the product as well. Yeah, so with this was the happy order cycle. And in terms of quick service restaurant, so instead of going through the complete dine-in process, you have a button quick order. You click and or a virtual table will be loaded for you. You load an item, and of course you will not have all these pop up because you will not configure them. You straight away go and take cash and you are done. You do not need to send order manually to the kitchen. They will be done behind the scene for you automatically, and then you are done. So this is how a quick service, quick order operation is done in fast moving restaurants. Yeah. Even if I go back to kitchen monitor, I can see my quick order on a virtual table here available, and I can mark it complete. Even I can leave it and it will be taken care of in the later processes automatically. Yeah. So this is about basically about the restaurant operations. I guess now we should open the forum for question and answers. Now forum is now open for questions. And in the meantime, let me see. Yeah, we do have some questions. So Jason has a question here. After an order is split, can I move item from one bill to another in order to fix misplaced item to appropriate user? With this, I am not sure, Jason, if this capability is there, but I think you have a valid point. Let me take a note of this and this will be taken care of. So eventually you will have it in the system then. Yeah. All right. Any other question? Forum is now open for questions. Yeah, we have one more from Chris. Something very crucial is availability to take order with mobile devices. When will this be available? Chris, basically what I said that you can still take orders on mobile devices if you use window-based tablets. So you may go for that, and with that you can do complete operations like what you have seen in the demo today. However, system is not available on iOS or Android based mobile devices. So I'm sorry, that will not be the case as of now. Okay, Noreen has some question here. Is there a kiosk or a self-service application available for quick service where the customer can place the order themselves to manage crowd? Very good point, Noreen. We do have it on roadmap, and this is the first version of the solution. I can promise you in next 1 quarter you will have another version in which we will have this feature available. So this is already on the roadmap. All right, and then Jason, thanks, Chris, and then any current customer. Jason, so yeah, we have already implemented this solution in to one of our customer in Africa, and product is basically launched very recently. You will see a lot of customers eventually in very short period of time. We have very good response from actually worldwide, I would say. Okay, then with regard to API, will there be any call and method available around iVend hospitality? Chris, since this is a vertical solution which has been built on top of on iVend using iVend extensibility. So I would say all the all the tables and data is stored in user defined tables. So which is already exposed via APIs and extensibility. So this is rather a showcase for you that using extensibility, this kind of a solution can be done actually. So all the tables are already accessible via APIs. Okay, and now another question from Mark: do you have any recommended table hardware? A tablet hardware that support EMV for processing credit card at the table. Uh, I would say, I mean, you can, we have done testing along with the Microsoft Surface. You can go for that. Otherwise, I will take a note, and then if a list can be published, we'll have it very soon then. Sure. Okay, EMB. Got it. Is there a next question is from Brian. Is there a possibility to generate a barcode on a customer printout transaction receipt? Yes, Brian, this is 100% possible. So all the receipts and KOTs, kitchen order tickets, or any kind of report, they are fully customizable. So you can print anything you like on the receipts. All right. Any other question? If not, then with this, I will conclude the session here. And for more information, there are other channels for information. Please visit us at iVend.com or knowledge.cityxs.com. And you may also contact us at marketing@cityxs.com. Thank you. Thanks everybody for your participation in the session.